Hello, hello, hello. We're back, loners. We're back. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm testing out my radio voice. Hello.
Okay, episode 45.
Roll that intro.
Are you sure it's not 46?
It's 45.
I think it might be 46.
It's 46. Roll that intro. We're back, guys. Hope y'all are doing okay. Hope everything's going well. You know, living life right. So today we're gonna do a video that seemed pretty interesting. It's called "What Do U.S. Elections Look Like Abroad?"
Are you sure?
You have anything to say before we start?
Is the guy
Yes. There was someone about water or something knocking on the door. All right, we ready?
Okay. Yes. Who made the video?
It's a New York Times one again.
Okay.
All right, let's begin.
All right, let's have a look here.
New Mexico's 49th in employment and 50th for schools. We gotta bust through some walls to make changes. To rebuild our infrastructure. And here's what I think of Trump's wall.
Why do this?
Please play me more.
I know, it's so entertaining.
Holy fuck, that's funny.
Are you kidding me?
It is chaotic, it's crazy.
It's like you want to stop people from voting.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
I'm done.
Same. Mark, what?
That's the voters who's supposed to. I guess that makes sense.
Yep.
That looks like an ink blot test.
This looks like a toilet to me.
It looks like a Jackson Pollock.
That's straight up Jackson Pollock.
That's funny.
Is it legal for majority party to be judged?
How do you pronounce
That's
that?
weird.
I don't even know what that is.
Gerrymandering?
Gerrymandering. The art
it's
of
not
drawing
legal.
districts to put as many of your voters together.
Sorry.
Or
what did the things say about gerrymandering? Because I didn't finish the last little. Did it say?
No.
Oh,
It's
my
just-
bad.
But wait, I've never heard of this.
Pay attention.
more often,
This happens
to
a
make
lot.
sure the other party's voters are broken up and scattered.
Well, now, when you tell me what gerrymandering is, then this sounds like cheating.
Yeah. What the hell?
That's illegal. I'm sorry. Firstly, gerrymandering needs to be illegal.
In Australia, redistricting is done by an independent commission, not done by the politicians who won those districts. So it is a lot fairer.
If you haven't registered to vote, time is running out.
With registration deadlines as far as 30 days before the election.
What is voter registration? I mean, I know what it is, but I understand why do you have this kind of thing.
In Germany, you don't need to register yourself for the vote.
In Estonia, voter registration is automatic.
I actually had somebody who was an election officer come over to my house and help me out with my process of voter registration. And mind you, this is in a country of 1.3 billion people.
India. But wait,
Wait.
in your country, do you guys have a deadline for like registering to vote and all that stuff? That's interesting. And also, how many people do you have running? Like, how many parties do you guys have wherever you guys are from? Because here obviously we have more than two.
Not really.
But
we technically
in
do.
reality, we only really have two.
Yeah, we usually have like someone that's like the Democrat and someone that's a Republican. And
There's
then
a
it's
few
like,
other ones, but no one votes for them.
Yeah, no one. It's like you almost are wasting a vote. It sounds bad to say.
Yeah.
But like no one's actually voting for this.
Yeah, like
Which is
Kanye
unfortunate.
West ran in 2020.
I know.
I'm sure you guys knew that, or if not, now you know. That's the kind of politicians. That's the kind of election process we have here, where Kanye West is running for president. I'm not gonna be surprised if he runs again in 2024. Shit, I'm afraid of what's gonna happen in Fuck, it's a year from now.
I think
Shit.
he said he might.
I don't even know, man. We just get screwed left and right with our presidents, and they don't even do anything.
Yeah.
Like they just have people who control them, and then it's just like a face for the country. That's it, pretty much.
They're little puppets.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Purging is the process by which election officials remove names from the voter rolls.
Wait, what?
Come on. No one thinks of the word purge and thinks of anything positive. We have seen the purge films.
Georgia likely removed nearly 200,000 from voter rolls wrongfully. How?
I can't imagine for this to happen in Germany.
Nope, you don't get to vote. Nope, you don't get to vote either. Nope.
What?
That's confusing. I didn't know that. I don't know.
I don't know that
They
either.
just like pull.
I guess they say
Why?
that the person didn't like register on time, blah blah blah,
Are you
that. So
fucking
they
kidding me?
withdraw them. They don't get the right to vote. The right to vote.
I thought you couldn't even vote unless you're registered. Like I thought they'd check if you're registered.
They do make it such a task here to do it.
Also, if you're a lot of conservatives, if the people they want don't win, they start rioting and then they go recount. We want to recount.
But wait, what
You
was it?
guys
There was a
fix the
saying.
vote.
There was a saying.
What?
There was a saying that they had when they were like chanting it when once Biden won and Trump didn't win, there was like a thing that was like something to vote. You know what I'm talking about?
Like you guys stole the vote.
Well, yeah, they were saying that, but they had like a little catchphrase. I don't know.
Did.
Things were crazy. So if you guys don't know, on January 6th, 2020, that's when like people stormed the Capitol. And like
people?
They had like a riot.
Or Trump supporters.
Yeah, okay, pretty much Trump supporters. And
It was all Trump supporters.
now Trump is going through this whole process of being.
And he encouraged them to do it.
Yeah, he's going through a process legally because they were saying that he incited it, pretty much.
I don't know if he encouraged it. I don't know if he's the reason they did it.
They're kind of saying he is the
on
reason he did it. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? But
yeah,
it's good old America for you.
America.
Voting in America is on a Tuesday. Many people don't vote because they are either too busy or have conflicting work or school schedules.
To me, it sounds like 19th century, to be honest.
What I really
sense.
appreciate about Germany is it's so easy for you to go and vote. It's on a Sunday, it's on a free day.
In India, it's actually illegal to keep your employee from voting.
So in Australia, we have this thing called a democracy sausage. Take a selfie with your democracy sausage. You haven't voted in Australia unless you've gotten your democracy sausage.
That's pretty funny.
I will say, I do think that legally our employers have to allow us to go vote. Like,
Allow us, yeah. Yeah.
A lot of them have,
But they can also be kind of an asshole about it.
Yeah.
And not
But
let you go,
legally, they have to allow you.
But they'll just say like, why didn't you go before you came or after?
Yeah. Because even though the deadline is like on a Tuesday, you can still vote prior. Like the polls are still open.
I barely started voting recently.
Same. And it came out of being desperate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not speaking for you, but like I feel like we just thought nothing can get that bad until they did.
In the last Estonian parliamentary elections, I think I cast my vote during breakfast. I have this identity card. I insert it into a computer reader, pick my candidate, and cast my vote.
What?
How long did it take you to vote?
From home?
Who was saying to you?
But how wouldn't it be harder? I don't even know. Like I'm trying to think in my head, what would people do to like scam it if they could do it from home?
Like have your wife fill it out for you. Like that's probably.
But then you would need to insert your license as a vote for yourself, and you can only have one. It would be illegal. It's illegal to vote more than once in different ways.
I forgot where we were, but one of us had mentioned like, why don't they just do this electronically? And like the person we were with was like, cause it would be rigged and blah blah stuff, and I don't know. In this country, it probably could be rigged easily, but other countries seem to have their shit together.
In your country's last election, it took me 2 minutes.
Approximately a minute.
5 minutes.
5 to 7 minutes.
5 to 10.
10 minutes.
7 hours, 45 minutes, and 13 seconds.
This is not funny.
It took for me.
Wait. It took him the amount of time it will take for me to fly from the UK, from London to New York.
This feels like the opposite of easy to vote.
This is not acceptable. It's just not acceptable in a democratic country, I think.
I agree.
What percentage of the voting age population was registered to vote in the US in 2016? I'll say 80%.
I'm going to say...
They haven't been doing too well recently.
I'm going to say 40%.
I would say 50.
Oh, 64. Man, I mean, wow.
64%.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's almost half of the Americans have no voice.
It's like you want to stop people from voting.
Why is that so?
Obviously, because then you're able to keep the people that do know to vote, voting for those same people that help. It's like a circle. It just echo chamber of these people.
There are less locations to vote in minority neighborhoods than in
nicer neighborhoods.
Yeah,
that is true.
So they make it so much easier depending on like where you live or work.
Well, yeah, because they know that people
to either vote or they make it like a whole ass chore where it's like not even worth it for you anymore because you don't. Because then you're waiting at the poll for like half the day.
Yeah, and then also you can drop off your polls
ballots.
at your ballots and the little drop boxes. And last time there was this video or this thing on the news where someone left the keys in.
Yeah.
And someone they found it like that, so someone could just come in and like take them,
steal everything.
It's so crazy.
There was a lot of stories about like. Yeah,
that
like
they were doing
weird
that on
play
purpose.
like that happening. Like,
I'm sure people, because so many people wanted Rick Caruso as a mayor in LA, and so many people, I'm sure, were saying shit like it's rigged because
I don't think
Karen
it was
Bass
as
won.
intense with that. I don't think that was
Obviously
super,
not. It's
I
because
think it's definitely the presidential.
The presidential one is way more intense. It's because it was Trump. And give us your guys' opinion of what you guys thought about U.S. when Trump was president. I want to know your honest opinion. Because I get some people from certain countries actually liked him, like a few, but then most people, when we would go to other countries during that time, they were looking at us like, oh, you're from the U.S., Trump, huh?
I think they thought like any American was
like supporting it.
Yeah.
Sadly, no. We didn't have pretty much a choice in that. But yeah, all right.
Somebody please help us. We are at our polling place in Atlanta, Fickett Elementary School. The systems are down.
Oh, look, there's no line. There's no line at all out here in what suburban
population white. Yep.
That's for real. That's the reason.
That's sad, man. That just goes to show like they really do want certain areas to not be able to have a voice.
Mm-hmm. Because they know what that voice would preach.
It can change things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During Biden election, wasn't that like the biggest African American turnout of
I
votes?
believe so, yeah.
Which says a lot.
Yeah.
Like you try to silence people and I mean, it's just everything's so calculated in this country.
It was crazy though, because there was one there was one place in Arizona, I think, or Nevada. They had to keep counting and stuff, and they were afraid.
For
they
like
were
a week or two.
But they had like security outside the place with guns because people threatened to go and like shoot up the place.
Yeah.
Of course, obviously in America, right? All right.
Right. No, but yeah, there was like I don't know if it was riots, but crowds of people. Yeah.
Yeah, they were standing outside and they were like.
They're like, you guys are stealing our votes. And
yeah.
This is fake. This is all fake. It's all rigged.
Yeah.
Like freaking out.
I think we just love to incite controversy here in America to have the both sides fighting against each other because it's great news coverage and it's also just it helps to divide it.
It distracts people from who
actually
they really
wanting to change shit.
Or from like who they really should be angry at. It's not the other side.
No, it's the government.
Look up. Look up.
It's
okay?
the government.
Anyway.
That is the definition of racism.
It's the same in South Africa. If you want to go into a wealthy white community, everything is easy. If you want to go to the township, I don't even know if you're going to get to vote.
Wow.
Damn.
Moms and dads took their kids, to vote with them during the civil rights era. That's how I get to do that now. How I get to take my family with me. And I can go vote with my family for the first time, and that means a lot to me.
I think this is a sign of the resilience that I think is what will protect democracy, if nothing else.
But that American spirit, you have to love it. You know, people are still going out there and standing in the queues and standing in the rain.
As weird as it sounds, the only way to overcome this is to vote.
Fight to vote and then change the system by voting.
I will never give up on America. Like, if people keep the same spirit, keep the same energy, then undoubtedly a change gonna come.
We hope so.
Yeah, we do hope so. It's a good video. Yeah, it's messed up on that part that like certain areas do get the shorter end of the stick with voting and with pretty much everything when it comes to.
I'm glad that they make it aware. I feel like social media has helped so much, because before social media, like, we would never know that certain areas are dealing with other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they would be thinking probably like it's like this everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is discouraging, but it's not. It's like, oh, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I know we've only done like the mail-in ballot, but when you go, because you've gone to the poll
I went.
I think.
I did the digital poll, but it's in Culver City in a nicer area.
But don't they tell you based off where you live what poll you need to go to?
They tell you the nearby ones.
Okay, cool.
They say like here are the nearest ones. They don't say you have to. You can go to any ones you want. But then again, there's no point in me driving to Long Beach to do it.
No, I know for sure. I just wanted to like. I'm just glad it got out there, like in areas where like your vote could be like potentially like oppressed. Like you can, now that you're aware that there are places that are being definitely favored. Like you know, it sucks. You shouldn't have to travel to go stand in line for a fucking vote.
Yeah, but that also, like
it's so difficult.
Yeah, like you were saying, if you're from a certain area and then there's no polls around you and you have to drive like,
Some people don't have a car.
Yeah, or like
know?
they have to get, like, people aren't going to go take 3 buses to get to somewhere to vote. I mean, some people I'm sure will, but like.
But they shouldn't have to.
Yeah, they shouldn't have to. And then it's also going to discourage people not to vote.
And a lot of the policies that are going to be made or kept are going to be affecting them the most.
Yeah.
And it's really sad that, you know.
Yep.
It's like you got to literally fight to vote in some of these places, which is fucking stupid. And then they gaslight you if you don't vote. Yeah. Well, you didn't vote. You didn't vote. Yeah. Can't complain.
I know. But I don't know. I think it's an interesting topic. Let us know what you guys think. And yeah, I think it's good to keep talking about these like we said in the last one. But hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like and subscribe. Jump over to our blog channel, please. We appreciate y'all.
And press subscribe over there.
All you loners.
Yes.
Loners for life. We should make a shirt that says loners for life with like a skull on it or something. Not a skull, maybe not a skull. But loners for life. All right, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. We
Peace.
appreciate all of you.
Take it easy.